Hey, I got a question. What is it with Massachusetts? Why is it that they always have a new direction for humanity, yet it's always going the wrong way? Now they're the first state, not only with this homosexuality, weren't they the first ones? They're one of them, right? They're going to decide a new direction for humanity. Besides a state that ain't even this big. I mean, any state that is so small that any politician can just buy their way, buy laws from them, should be a state that is small enough that we could just pick up and throw in the ocean. I mean, what is going on? Why are they allowed to just throw away the common average moral belief and American belief in freedom? $1,000 a day. That's for the public health and good. Quarantine. Okay, for a flu vaccine that pharmaceutical companies are very suspect. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to take the blame. I take the blame for the swine flu. It's my fault. And let me tell you why. Because the day I announced on YouTube, I said, this is how you kill the common flu or cold. You take some Listerine and you dab it on your nose, dab it in your mouth, clean out your mouth, and then wash. Same thing, basically washing your hands. That's basically the main man who was responsible for curing the bubonic plague, or basically did the most research. That's all he did, was kept his hands washed clean. It's virus, bacteria. Wash it, kill it. Listerine kills germs. That simple. The day I said that on YouTube, they said, uh-oh, somebody has caught on to us. Let us make some more money. Let us make another vaccine. Let us make something that you can't get a vaccine for. Or let us make some more viral bacteria. All this genetic engineering and years of research into bacteria, and you think that they can't make this? They said, we're going to lose money. It's my fault. It's my fault because I should have never announced it on YouTube. Now these Nicky Bickies, Mojo Muckasuckers, then sat up there and made up a virus that is killing people, and they're trying to set it in. This is why I try to tell you. You know, Peter Jackson can say what he wants. You know, this is why I try, and I'm gonna tell you quite honestly, a lot of people don't appreciate his outlook on. He lacks, let's say it like this, cultural sensitivity. You know, catnip. That's just about as, oh, these aliens go crazy over catnip. Anyway, I'm digressing. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, District 9, concentration camps, check, y'all. All that space out in the Midwest, they got them. They got them. Okay, they building more and more jails. Okay, this is just Nazism. It's Nazism. And whenever you have people that don't have morals and only want money, like the government of Massachusetts, all they care about is money. Anybody, I tell you, if I had just $3 more extra $1 million, I'd go out there and make my own laws. As a matter of fact, that's going to be my next video. New laws that I'm going to sign into play from bribing the people. Is that Mitt Romney? Is it Mitt Romney or is that Connecticut? You know, it starts with one thing, y'all. Just one simple thing. As soon as they, anything anything that doesn't, one after another. Okay, if you got away with that one, signing marriages between men into law. 2 men, y'all. Think about it. 2 men getting married and thinking that's okay. 2 men. They can't even begin to think about anything to create life. It is death. Marriage is about life. And so they're gonna have to sap the resources off of people who can have children. So literally, they should not be allowed adoption or nothing. If somebody who was gay or homosexual said, okay, you can have children. It was somebody who, that other first person who allowed a homosexual to have a child, need to be put in jail. Sorry, all of y'all together on this. That's just ridiculous. I don't mean to judge. But you see what happened. Now you gotta pay $1,000 a day or be thrown in a concentration camp. Okay? And you know good and well that the only reason why that they got that senator Spencer, the New York governor Patterson, your days is numbered. You didn't even win the election. She shouldn't have even got in office in the first place. You shouldn't have even been in office. You were put in office, defaulted in office. You weren't elected. We would have been better off with the spinster. At least he knew what he was doing. The only reason why they got rid of him is because he pissed some people off for Clinton that wanted to have those driver license to Mexicans. And then they got mad at the Mexicans and didn't want them coming over here. And so they really did them in and gave them the virus. So how do you get people, them for people who sympathize with them crossing the border, doing all these jobs that regular Joe Americans don't want to do? And they do those jobs. How do you keep them from wanting them? Most people say that's a good thing. Most people will say, hey, well, I don't want to do that job. They want more, Americans want more money. So how do you keep them from infect them with a virus? That is so obvious. That's the kind of thing that they did. They did it on purpose. So people are dying for the sake of these political reasons. They infected those people so that nobody would want them coming across the border. That's how they did it. And now they got these, every time I get on here, I always want to paint this out. You know what? I'm going to let y'all know. So, Apple, I should paint it red, right? But I want to paint it black so you can't see it. Because I don't work for them. This is just an old shirt. And I didn't, well, Anyway, Apple, I hate Safari. Safari is just, oh, God. Apple, I hope you get it together tomorrow with your snow leopard. Let me say, cover this while I say that. Snow leopard, I hope it is good, and I got to buy the family pack, because I got 3 brand new apples. Anyway, investigate these pharmaceutical companies. They have too much money. They're supposed to be so concerned about our health, and they want to charge us $1,000 a day or put us in quarantines. District 9, folks. Peter Jackson, his movie. You know what? I wouldn't even support movies like that. I went and saw it. because somebody else wanted to see it. They came in the last minute. But, you know, no cultural sensitivity. And, you know, Massachusetts, we need to, everybody from New York need to walk over to Massachusetts and just push it right into the darn ocean. You know, how's that for quarantine?